we've basically been given a bit of a challenge in Cheshire. We're at Capesthorne Hall today, finalising the main marquee. We've got a luncheon on the Thursday evening at home. We've got a marquee going up at home over 2 gardens because they own 2 houses together, the sisters, for about 500 people for a Sangeet night. And then Saturday, obviously, the Mandawar and the ceremony in Capesthorne Hall. And then in the evening at Capesthorne, we've got a 500 reception again in another marquee. And then on Sunday, we have a leaving brunch at the Marriott Hotel in Hale, where all the guests are staying from overseas, and then they'll all go back. So it's sort of Thursday, Friday, all day Saturday, and then Sunday. So it's around 6 events back to back. With the Sangeet night, we've gone for basically like a beautiful midnight garden. With the clear marquee, we've got greenery flowing and festoon lights in the ceiling of the clear tent. It's a very, very pretty tent. And there's a lot of low-level stuff, so everything's in the ceiling, which I like to do. So we've got clear line of sight everywhere. Obviously lighting and everything's flown, so we don't have cables and everything else knocking about. The whole design of it was just make it clear, to make it flow with beautiful greenery, and then have sort of very, very soft, delicate lighting in the ceiling, and then candles everywhere. So it's a simply done marquee, but we've put a lot of emphasis on the clear span and trying to utilise the clear span as best we possibly can. We've built a whole food court, and again we brought loads of different varieties of food in this time, and we've managed to get vendors from all over England to come and do it for us, just to give it a little bit more spice. So it'll be quite fun. A big Sangeet night, lots of entertainment, mainly about the family dances, amazing food, drink, just a good chill for everybody for about 400 or 500 people. That'd be amazing. And then we're going to run on to the Indian wedding ceremony. We have this fantastic venue called Capesthorne Hall. It's in Cheshire. It's a beautiful, beautiful house. We've built a marquee at the back of this where we're going to have the wedding ceremony and the brunch arrival. So we'll use the house and the back marquee for wedding ceremonies and guest arrival for about 300 people. When the Bharat arrive, we've got a fantastic driveway. We've got a beautiful vintage car rather than the traditional horse, and that's probably to do with weather as well. I'm a little bit concerned about that. So you've got the arrival to the front of the house, what you can see behind me.
So all the boys' side is gathering here, which is the Bharat. We're getting all them together, and we're going to bring the groom's car up here. All the bride's side are going to make their way over to the main house. I'll have them all organised there, and then once everybody's organised and in position, then we'll start the procession with the dole players for the Bharat's entrance, where they will meet, the 2 families will meet at the front, and the priest will there, and the mother of the bride will then get the groom out of the car, and the priest will perform arti ceremony, and then the whole day will begin.
We're rolling, we're rolling. Couldn't have got any better. Amazing. We're going to take you into the actual Capesthorne Hall. We're going to walk through a few of the rooms, like the drawing room, etc., to have drinks and tea, and then you sort of walk through the house and you end up in a beautiful attached marquee at the back with a glass wall. So you almost feel as if you're in the back garden of Capesthorne, but you're not. Obviously, you're still in a marquee. Once we finish our breakfast and our civil ceremony and our Indian ceremony, we're going to utilise that area then as a drinks reception and canapes, because we've got another couple of 100 people coming in the evening.
Right now we're just trying to get the groom's side onto the stage to do the photographs. We've got another 300 people turning up for canapes in about 20 minutes. So we need to get these people back out there so we can organise this ready for the evening reception. but nothing more challenging than normal.
Once the drinks reception and canapes are full underway and the vidai ceremony's been done and the little classic cars disappeared and the bride and groom are having their pictures, we will then basically take everyone through this secret tunnel, which takes everyone around about 500 metres. We built the 500-seater marquee. So we're going to take them through this tunnel, which basically goes into it's very clear and bright at the beginning, and then it's sort of, you go through some shades and you'll end up going into a darker tunnel, that darker tunnel will take you into the dark side of the marquee. So it's sort of just to flip it completely from like a daytime garden event at the back of a stately home into a really cool, zingy nightclub atmosphere into the reception, to change people's perceptions and get them in the mood for dancing.
Absolutely incredible! Oh my god, Auntie Sheetal, thank you. This is your dream.
It is.
Vincent, by the way.
It's amazing.
Like it.
So good.
Oh my god,
We did a Mendy with Sabyasachi about a year ago, and I think what we wanted to do is have an eclectic room with unusual velour sort of draped vases with unusual tablecloths on different tables, and centrally we've put a huge truss. It's around 6 or 8 metres and it's all got fringing, and inside that we've got the different chandeliers dropping down with greenery again. So the whole room looks a little bit messed up. Very interesting, very different. If you look at Sabyasachi's showroom, you look at the clock wall, for example, you've got such a variety of different clocks, but they're all clocks and they all tell the time. So we've got such a variety of flowers and vases and tablecloths and cutlery and crockery, but it all matches because they're all table designs. They're all meant for a wedding reception.
Right, are you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, that was absolutely perfect. I'm not sure how Raj is doing on the other side, but I bet he hasn't beat us. That was perfection of the service. Hot, too hot to touch these. The fingers burned. But I do it all for the love of Payal and the Silverfox business model. I've just done 25 tables of 10, so 250. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Funny thing is that we do all this event planning and everything, which is quite fine, putting the marquees up and the lighting and everything. When it comes to food service, it's the most important part of this whole show. So that silver service of 500 people was not fun. But anyway, we did it. 5 curries, rice and 6 things.
I did my 25 tables quicker than him.
He's a lying But anyway, all I'm trying to say to you is that the food is still the most important thing. It needs to be hot, it needs to be served correctly.
110 staff, 50 tables, 15 minutes, silver served with butlers. One tries. I think we've got about 500 very happy people next door.
yes, we have. Hard work, there was teamwork.
And 2 very tired Silverfox team members.
Very successful.
Tired?
Very happy customers. Been working
What makes it
extra.
worthwhile, I mean, that speech,
Yeah.
the father of the bride, Sunil, I mean, his speech thanking Raj and the Silverfox team.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Fantastic. I didn't get a mention though, but you know.
You're in the team.